And we're live! Oh my god. Okay. That's just what happens sometimes. 5 minutes before the show, we finally get the control cavity cover done. So we're looking at this. Yeah, guys, this thing is coming along.
Fast.
It's coming along fast. We've got the neck pocket routed. I've got the bridge pocket routed. Humbucker.
Go get the neck.
Guys, I don't know.
Get the neck. Go get the neck.
What pickups should I be putting in this? Should I put the acid bath pickups from Crondo Lead? I don't know. Sound off in the comments.
Hazel says hi.
Hazer, my God, this man is an Adantis of men. He's the most shredding of shredding that I could say.
He's Master Shredder. That's what he's going to be for Halloween.
Master Shredder, yeah, that's good. We'll get him a shredder helmet and everything, some claws.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah. Hey guys, welcome to the show. We are live on YouTube and we're live on Instagram. Thanks so much for joining us on this cool occasion. We're working on the Star guitar. Thanks for not yelling at me. But yeah, we're working on the Star guitar today. I don't have any wood to show you, but I do want to go over some of the specs that
it's on order, and it possibly showed up today.
It possibly showed up today, but I left before I could get to the dock.
You had a show. You had a show to do.
I had a show to do, so I had to do that. That's why we're here. We don't have any wood to show today, but we're here in the shop. We're making sawdust, and as always, thank you for joining us. And we're doing this so you can kind of wrap your head around what it takes to build a custom guitar, because there's so many things that go into these things. There's so much handwork, whether it be a CNC doing it or whether it be these hands, because these are the only things that I use in this shop. There's no CNCs in this shop, and it's really special when we do that.
It's all hand love.
It's all hand love. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. We're going to be working on the Star guitar today. Let's go over some of the specs that we got for this guitar. And I might as well go grab the neck real fast.
Go grab the neck.
Grab the neck.
Look at that bad boy.
The neck got glued up yesterday. Or not yesterday, but the day before. Sunday. No, it got glued up Saturday, actually. But yeah, we got this. Let's put it in. Let's see what we got going on. Nice tight fit. And you know that you're going to get the ultimate access to the 24th fret on this guy.
That looks awesome. What's our top wood? What's our
So,
body wood?
Top wood is a quilted maple from Unique Woods of the Northwest. We have a really nice figured sapele body. Our neck wood is bird's eye maple. And a fun fact about bird's eye maple is bird's eye only shows up on the slab. It only shows up when it's flat sawn like this. It never shows up quartered. So that's something to be cool.
Nice.
That's a really cool thing. Fretboard wood is just plain old ebony. We've got some epoxy we've got to clean up, everything like that. We've got a matching quilted maple head cap, veneer for the top that we're going to be staining.
Doing a reverse headstock.
Yep, we're doing a reverse headstock, 6 line, all the way up. This is just kind of an oversized view of what's going to happen. I got to redraw it and everything like that. But yeah, it's coming together, guys.
You got your truss rod, dual.
Yeah, dual action truss rod. So you can go wherever you want with this guy. We're going to be carving it down to right about 775, really, really thin. And man, it's gonna pop.
Ultimate access.
Ultimate access. No taper neck. It's gonna be a C neck. So we're gonna have stainless steel frets. We also have glow-in-the-dark dot inlays for the guitar. So
What color glow in the dark inlays?
green.
Green. Green.
I broke down and used some.
Thanks, Hazer.
Yeah. Yeah. I did it for you, by the way, so. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I spent the last hour doing this.
Yeah.
figuring this out, how we're going to be doing this and everything like that. Basically, what's going to be going on and where we're going to be doing this show is I built this control cavity cutout, and you can see that it's just kind of a straight line. It kind of mimics the
body.
It'll be cool. I'm excited about it. I'm not so excited about maybe making the control cavity cover template top for it, but hey, it's a prototype, so that's what we're doing. You can already see that I've got the volume. This is only going to have a 1 volume, and it's also going to have a 3-way toggle switch. But since you can't envision this, I've got this real nifty ripped up one that I actually broke apart because I wanted to use this. This was a dead part, and I just ripped it up, and I just wanted to use this part. So this part's going to go all the way like that. It's right in there like that.
There's not going to be a lot of electronics in this guy.
This machine is meant to be a machine. It's meant to be, volume up, volume down. Don't be thinking you're going to be doing some crazy stuff with this.
Does it go to 11?
That goes to 12.
What?
Yeah.
And we got Todd in the house.
Goes to 12. So, we need to...
Now that you got that template made, what are you going to use that for?
This is control cavity. We're going to be doing the control cavity out of this. I've already got it marked out on the guitar where it's going to go. So I need some double stick tape. Do it.
Hazer's asking if it's going to be a hardtail.
Yes, Hazer. Yes, it is. Later versions will have... Floyds and things like that. But this version, because it is a prototype, it's going to have just a straight up hardtail. I had it in stock and everything, so yeah. But I need some help with the pickups. What pickups should I be putting in this? I've got some Reichardt sound ones that are pretty cool, some blade ones, but I don't know. I might have to break down and just get some acid bath from Jeff. Hazel pickups.
Hazel said he has hardtail all the way.
You like your hardtail more than your Floyd, huh?
Todd says a star you can dive bomb on. A star you can't dive bomb on.
I know. A star you can't dive bomb on. I don't know. Well, this one is a hardtail because right now that's what I've got. This being a prototype, I wanted to keep it straightforward, easy. I want to make sure everything works correctly, and since all these templates are new, I got to make sure that everything works kind of in harmony with everything. So, yeah. I want to make it like any other one that I would make. Is Ian in the chat?
He is not. He's slacking.
Well, we'll have to tell him that it does come in headless. It does come in a headless. Alright. So let's get a little bit of tape. We're going to mark out where we need our Forster bit to go. As you can see, the shop is a little bit crazy at the moment. This weekend I did all kinds of resawing. Guys, I've got posts scheduled out throughout the week with all kinds of stuff that I want you to see. Some of the sets that I've resawn. There are a couple in here that are just absolutely insane. Everybody, thank you so much for hitting me up on this guy. Because there were a lot of comments on that.
Giving you your options?
Giving you your options. I gave him option 1. Option 1.
Uh-huh.
And this is just raw. Or option 2. And everybody overwhelmingly has said option 1.
Yeah, I think option 1 gives it a little more dynamic because it's the figuring is coming into the center.
Yep. So that's what we'll be doing with this one. And it'll probably be, more than likely, that'll be a stock corroded. I'm thinking that's what we want. So
I'm curious what you're going to use for your super secret project.
oh, there's several tops that I got in mind. Several tops. Right now, I'm just marking out my depth on the 4-strip bit. Yep. It's pretty good. Okay.
And so why are you doing this?
Well, if I go too deep with the 4-strip bit, I'll go right through the top. And I don't want that. And basically, instead of just taking my router and routing out the whole area of this pickup cavity,
Just straight raw dogging it.
just doing that, that's not what you want to do, because router bits are expensive. I think one of my router bits is like $40. So I want to keep that nice, fresh, and sharp. If I just go in there and hog this out, I'm going to dull it really fast. It's going to get dull super fast. And I don't want to have to shell out $40 every month for a router bit. I'd rather keep those things nice and sharp. Forstner bits, I can get one of those for $10. So I would rather blow through one of those and hog out this wood relatively fast than do anything else. Because I can get the depth real fast and I can hog out a lot of wood in the time that it takes me to do one pass on a router bit. So that's what I do.
Hey, Hizzer, where are you at on your 75 guitar? What day?
So you can see, I'm taking out a lot of wood, right? So all I want my router bit to do is just
Clean it up.
clean it up. I've got to change to another bit here, because honestly, this is gonna be a little bit of a longer route.
A little more complicated.
Well, yeah, not so much complicated, just a little bit more involved in terms of what I need to get done. I can get this one. This one's the one that I want. Have your tools work for you, not work for your tools.
not a lot of materials popping back up.
Yeah. That. Put that right there. Let's get a quick measurement. Wherever it is. There it is. What about one? Yeah.
Good enough.
Good enough. Thank God we didn't go through the top. I knew it was going to be like that. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, right.
I knew what I was doing all the time. Of course. Now, where did that 6-inch ruler go?
Over there.
Ah. Try and clean some of this out. Just a good picture of it. So you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Done a lot of work already. I just want my router bit to clean this up, and that's it.
Nice.
Yeah. Really cool.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Now,
It's gonna make a mess outside.
yes, time to make a mess outside, not inside.
Skirt.
All my tools got MDF dust all over it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Let's make some more sawdust. And it's getting so nice in the mornings.
Dude, it is. I think it was 65 this morning.
Woo.
Or at least it was 65 some of the other mornings.
Yeah.
Like, I can't testify to everything, but man.
I'm loving those cold days.
I love
Cold
the cold
mornings.
days, but I also love the hot days too. I don't want it to be too cold. I don't like too cold stuff. So we always start out pretty thin. We don't want to take out too much of the material at the very beginning. We just want to see what's going on, and
Start to set the path.
yeah, we want to start to set the path because I'm gonna have to do several router bit changes. I know that already. This is a 1 3/4 standard body thickness for Floyd's and everything like that. But typically, all of my guitars these days are 1 3/4 inch thick. I used to do guitars that were about 1.5 inch thick, but
People like those lightweight guitars.
people like the lightweight guitars, but sometimes you need a little bit more mass. With Swamp Bash is a really light wood, so you want to make it thicker, just so you got the meat on there, so you can feel the bite and feel how everything feels. But we'll see how this goes. I actually know how it's gonna go, so it doesn't matter. All right.
We got another guitar maker here from YouTube.
Oh, really?
I am not even going to try and pronounce his name because it's all with syllables.
Awesome.
Where are you from, man?
Take a look at this. You can see the route in there. It's real nice. So we're gonna keep going down.
He's from Russia.
Russia.
Sweet.
All right. Killer.
What kind of guitars do you make? Todd's having connection issues.
Uh-oh.
Need to get you that Starlink, bruh. It helps out.
Oh, yeah.
Said Vilmore, Strats, Tellys,
Oh,
replicas of 59 LPs.
Nice. Cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we're getting down to it. We're getting down in there. Pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of ways to go. Got to leave the router on there just so it spins down. You don't want to take it up too fast.
Don't want to accidentally catch something on
Yeah,
your
you don't
way
wanna
out.
catch something on the way out. You don't want to do anything like that. So we got one more pass on this guy, and then we're gonna have to switch router bits.
To get those corners.
Yeah, well, no, not the corners. Just to keep going down.
Oh.
Because we still got a lot of ways to go down. I probably could take this template off and keep going. I might do that. I don't know though yet.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, it's always better safe than sorry. There's no rush. You always want to be better safe than sorry, like you said. Alright, so now it is time to change router bits. So I'm going to go do that just real fast.
Yeah, I definitely think that's the first builder from Russia.
Very cool, man.
First person from Russia tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. We always enjoy other people's perspectives and other people's viewpoints in this show. So I've got several friends that do like some different builds like that, like LPs and you know, tellies and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. Sometimes they do like stock bodies and stuff like that. Let's find this nice router here. Let's go with this guy. I think we can do this guy. Didn't want to come up.
Ding! There you go.
I just put it in there just so it barely, the collet grabs it. You gotta have You want to bury it all the way into the router, Dave. But you just want it so that it grabs it. Right like that. It's everywhere, man.
Yeah. It's all over the screen and
It's everywhere. Absolutely gets everywhere. All right, let's go.
So he's not actually on Telegram. He's on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.
Yes.
And it's all Reichardt Guitars. It's
Yep.
the same as the channel you're watching. But yeah, definitely add us on Instagram if you're on there so we can check out some of your work.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. Okay.
Man, it is such a beautiful day here in Texas.
Yeah. Got a little bit of cloud cover.
It's not stifling hot with
Not stifling hot.
crazy humidity.
All right, let's keep going. So you can understand why this takes so long.
Oh, yeah. Getting closer.
Yep, let's get closer. It's real close. Let's get a little bit deeper. Check that out.
Oh yeah, you're
Guys, we
almost
still
there.
got, yeah, we're getting closer. We still got a ways to go. We got about 3/8 of material, maybe a little bit more of material to remove. But I'm gonna stop right there for this episode. So we can go, let's go on in, let's check out what we've got. And I'll kind of show you the next step on this real fast. So really the next step, when we're talking about depth-wise, we're talking about hardware, we've got to understand the limitations of our hardware, what these things do, what it takes to mount them. I want to talk just a little bit about this because you've got to have enough clearance for your 3-way or 5-way to be able to get that thing to swing. All right. Typically, when I route for 3-ways, 5-ways, master switches like these things, I'm routing to about 150 thou thickness. On the top is what's left. With something like this, you can route it out to 187, and that's the amount of material that's still left on the inside right here. So if I measure this right here, if I'm looking down right here, I know this guy is going to go in right there. Let's check that out. I know it's going to go right there. So from about here back that way, I'm going to route that down to about 150 thou. Back this way, I'm going to route it down to about 187 thou. I know these numbers don't mean too much, but they have a world of an impact when you're talking about how your hardware mounts to your guitar. Just to give you an idea, right now, because I'm on a flat surface right here and I've got a hole right here, I can measure it with my calipers. I use these every day. These are my best friends. It's very important that as a luthier, I have these. I've got several pairs of them.
That and your 6-inch.
That's my 6-inch ruler. So right now, I can zero it out straight to 0, right? My hardware needs to go down to 187, and right now, I am right at 400, just a little bit below 400. So I've got to take 213 thou off of this, roughly about another 1/4 of an inch, just below another 1/4 of an inch. So I've still got a lot of routing to do, but just to give you an idea, that's the kind of information that you have to have your hardware mount correctly and to have everything work right. Because as you can see,
It's a little dusty.
a little dusty. So you've got to take those numbers into account. You've got to be able to make sure that you understand what's going on before you route. Understand the hardware, the relationship of the hardware to the body before you route. That's why I always make sure that all my customers know what the story is before we end up starting the route. How many pickups are you using?
What kind of electronics they put in?
What kind of electronics? Are you using a master switch? Are you using a 5-way master switch? Are you using 2 tone knobs, a volume knob?
Kill switch?
2 kill switches? What are you doing? Because all those things have a very big impact on how I route and how much I route out of a guitar.
Now granted, this is also on the small end because it's a 6-string.
Right.
Or this one will be a 6-string.
This one is going to be a 6-string, so there's still a lot of work to do with this. I've got to still come down quite a bit, but I wanted to touch on your hardware and why it's important to know what you're doing before you start routing and the relationships between your hardware and your guitar. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. We do this for you so you can understand what it takes to actually build a guitar and the steps that go into building it. So, until next time, take care of yourself, take care of everybody around you.